What's good, YouTube? The topic of today's video is that it gets fun later. Every rich person loves to make money. Every bodybuilder loves to work out. The reason being is because over time of finally getting the hang of something, it starts to get fun. But what a lot of people don't understand is that it sucks in the beginning, but it does not continue to suck throughout the whole process. Of course, trying something new is uncomfortable. Of course, trying a new hobby or trying to learn a new skill is just something that's we're not used to because we've never done it before. So of course it sucks in the beginning. Of course, we're not going to see the results that we want to see. Of course, we're going to try and compare ourselves to people that's been doing this thing 10 years longer than us when it's only our week one. And I feel like the only thing that can really 99.9% guarantee you that you'll be successful in whatever you're starting is just being able to show up even when the results don't show. I feel like that one thing alone, that skill and that mindset alone will put you way farther than everybody else, put you way farther than your competition, because a lot of people, when they don't see results or they don't get the results that they want in the certain amount of time that they have set for themselves, they quit. They throw the towel in, they go find something else that's easier to do in life. That's something that brings them less stress and that's more comfortable for them to do. And then not knowing that, you know what I'm saying, they kept going for a month, but not knowing that after that month, or if they would have went just a little bit longer, stay consistent just for a little bit longer, that they would have finally gotten over that hill they've been trying to climb this whole time. They would have finally seen the results that they've been working for this whole time, but just because they didn't see results when they wanted to, they decided to quit. And you, my friend, because you are showing up regardless of the output, you just constantly putting an input regardless of what the output comes, that's when you're going to be successful. So that just basically shows God that you're going to be stubborn and you're not quitting regardless of what the output is. And a lot of times it just do be God testing us. God just be testing us to see if we really say we want what we say we want. Because a lot of times, we go through life, we say we want this, we want that, but we don't really want it. We just kind of want it. You know what I'm saying? We don't think about it every day. We don't work on it. Like when we have free time, we just say we kind of want it. But when you really, really want something and it's like really deep in your heart and you passionate about it, you're going to go after it regardless. You're going to go after it no matter how many times somebody says no. You can go after it no matter how many times trials and tribulations come your way. You're still going to go after it because that's what you want. And God sees that. I'm not going to lie. God is not going to put nothing on you that you cannot handle. So you got to realize that whatever you're going through in life, bro, God gives his toughest battles to his toughest soldiers. Not like, bro, it sucks in the beginning. Like starting something new, it's going to suck. It's going to be terrible. It's not going to be fun. That's kind of like common sense, though. Like it's uncomfortable for you. Your body don't notice. Your body trying something new. So, of course, your brain going to want to go into fight or flight mode and do something else, especially when you're not seeing results. If you can just stay the course and just realize that eventually the results are going to show. When you see the results, that's when it starts to get fun. When them rich people start to make money for that first time, when they made their first million or they first $10,000 a month, that's when it started to get fun for them. They start seeing the results. But I guarantee you, it was a whole lot of sleepless nights, a whole lot of grinding, a whole lot of L's that they took before they got that first big W. So you got to remember in life that, bro, this stuff doesn't happen overnight. It's not going to just like a tree doesn't grow up overnight. A tree goes through rain, sunny days, rainy days, snowy days. Like it goes through a bunch before it can get to where it's at today. And that's kind of how it is in life. But we can't just expect just because we see one person go from here to here, we don't know what that person did to get there. And I remember seeing an Inky Johnson podcast. He was like, his grandmother always used to tell him, when you don't know what they did to get there and you don't know what they're doing to stay there. So everybody's story is different, bro. God got stories for all of us. It's always going to get really, really hard right before you win. It's going to get worse before it gets easier. Like I said, it's going to be the hardest times you go through in life right before you win. God's really going to test you right before you get that big breakthrough. And that's when a lot of people quit. A lot of people quit when it's like, oh, I've been doing this for a year, 2 years now, and this person then blew up, and I haven't got my goals. And Sally Sue got her sale in 6 months, and I've been at this for 2 years, and I'm still not getting the amount of sales that I want or the amount of views that I want. A lot of people in those shoes would quit, bro. They be, oh, it's not for me. I need to do something else. But little do you know, if you just keep running the race and keep being consistent and keep learning off your mistakes, eventually you're going to take that W. One day, God is going to bless you with what you've been working for. And that one day will come if you show up every single day, because it's inevitable. How can you lose if you're showing up every single day? You can't. It's impossible. You're bound to win. God sees your show. God, I promise you, the work that you're doing right now doesn't go unnoticed. Yeah, it may seem like it, but bro, you only through the valley. Every single person that's at where you want to be at in life, they had to go through what you're going through right now. They had to go through seeing no results. They had to go through being broke. They had to go through people making fun of them. They had to go through it, people doubting them. They had to go through all this stuff to get to where they want to get to. And that's why I say it sucks in the beginning, but later on, it gets fun. Stay the course, bro. And I promise you, you're going to see the results that you want to see. And that's really with anything. That's with basketball. That's with YouTube. That's with social media. That's with running a business, with sales, a clothing brand. It doesn't matter, bro. Like in the beginning, it starts off slow. That's how it is. And your slow might be different from another person's slow. The next man's slow may be 2-3 weeks until he get his big first sale or a big win. Yours might be 2-3 years, but in the end, it's all worth it. I promise you, bro. Stop and don't compare yourself to other people, because, like I said, you don't know what they did to get there, and you don't know what they're doing to stay there. They be maybe going through hell on water just to get to where they was at. They may have did some weird stuff. So just shit, just keep on running the race, bro. I love y'all boys.